Find the true length and true inclinations of a line capital AB with HP having one of its ends 20 mm in front of VP and 30 mm above HP. The line is inclined at 40 degrees to VP and the right side view of the line is 60 mm long and inclined at 60 degrees to X1, Y1 line. Draw all the three views of the line. So first, as it says, it is the right side view. So the right side view we will be able to get in the first quadrant only on the left profile plane. And therefore, we need to consider only LPP. But in the previous case, in the previous video, what we have solved is not like that, wherein he has given just on the profile view. So either you can take LPP or RPP. But since he has given the right side view, the right side view will be, the image of the right side view will be projected only on the left profile plane. First, we will go to draw XY and X1, Y1 line, and you mark LPP here and VP and HP here. As he says, one of its ends is 20 mm in front of VP. In front of VP will come below XY line. So from here you measure 20 mm and draw a horizontal line, and 30 mm above HP. From here you measure 30 mm above HP. Above HP is seen in vertical plane. Vertical plane is above XY line. So from here measure 30 mm and draw a horizontal line, and consider any distance with respect to X1, Y1 line, and you draw a vertical projector so that you will go to cut both the lines here, and you mark this point as A dash and you mark this point as A. Now we need to find the right side view. From the origin, by using the protractor, you measure an angle of 45 degrees with respect to the XY and draw an inclined line, and then from A you draw a horizontal projector to the 45 degree line, and from this point you draw a vertical projector to the side view, and also from A dash you draw a horizontal projector. Both will going to intersect at this point, and you mark this point as A double dash. Then the line is inclined at 40 degrees to VP, and the right side view of the line is 60 mm long and inclined at 60 degrees to X1, Y1 line. So since it is 60 degrees to X1, Y1 line, so obviously it should be, for the XY line it should be 30 degrees. So from this point, by using the protractor with reference to the horizontal, you measure an angle of 30 degree and then draw an inclined line. And then since he has given it is 60 mm with A double dash as center, by using the compass you measure a radius of 60 mm and cut an arc on this 60 degree line, and you will go to get this point. Mark this point as B double dash and then join A double dash B double dash with a dark line. Then from here B double dash, draw a vertical projector to the 45 degree line, and from this point you draw a horizontal projector so that you will go to get the locus of B in the top view. Similarly, from B double dash you draw a horizontal projector to the front view, wherein you will go to get the locus of B in the front view here. Then now as we see that we want the 40 degree line with reference to, so the line is inclined at 40 degrees to VP. The line is inclined at 40 degrees to VP. So that means he has given the true inclination line with A as center. By using the protractor with reference to the horizontal, you measure an angle of 40 degree and then draw an inclined line so that it will go to cut the locus of B in the top view. So you're going to get this as B1. As we know, this is the true inclination line. You mark this as capital A and capital B here, and you mark this point as B1. Now what we need to do is we need to find out, see the true length in the front view. So to find the true length in the front view, as we know that true length in the front and top view both will going to be the same. You measure the length from A to B1 by using the compass with A dash as center. Cut an arc on the locus of B in the front view. You will going to get this point B2 dash. Then mark this point as capital A and capital B. So that will going to be the true length in the front view. Once you get these 2 points, now we need to write the top view and front view. So as we know that this is the true length in the vertical plane, obviously that line should be parallel to VP. So in the top view, end A is in front of VP by 20 mm. End B2 should also be in front of VP by 20 mm. So then only the line will be parallel. That means AB2 line is parallel. So draw a vertical projector from B2 dash to the locus of A in the top view. So you mark this point as B2. Now AB2 is the line which is parallel to VP. So then So naturally this true length will be a dash b2 dash will be in true length. So as we know that this is a true length, therefore you are projecting from b2 to the locus of a in the top view, so that it will going to become parallel. So mark this point as b2. Then with a as center, we are taking the radius of ab2, draw an arc such that the b will going to cut it on the locus of b, and you mark this point as b and join small a and b with a dark line. So this will going to be the top view. So to get the front view, again with a as center, taking the length of AB1. So now you just project from B1 to the front view such that as AB1 is parallel to HP, so since it is a true length in HP, so obviously the line has to be parallel. A dash is above HP by 30 mm, so B1 dash should also be above HP by 30 mm. Then only that line will be parallel. So from B1 you draw a vertical projector such that it will going to cut the locus of A in the front view, and mark this point as B1 dash, as A dash B1 dash is the line which is parallel to HP, so we are getting the true length in HP. So as we know that B1 dash is not the one which will go to be above HP by 30 mm, because the locus of B in the front view is here. With A dash as center, by taking the radius of A dash B1 dash, by using the compass, you draw a smooth arc such that it will go to cut the locus of B in the front view at this point, and you mark this point as B dash, and then join A dash B dash with a dark line. So this will go to be the front view. So now we need to find out the true length. So you measure this by using the scale. You measure the true length of the line, which will going to be 81 mm when you are doing it in manual. When you are doing it in computer, it will be 80.84. Then you measure the true inclination with respect to HP. So the true inclination can be measured by using the protractor with A dash with A dash as center with respect to the horizontal line. You measure an angle. So that angle will be 22 degrees when you are doing it in manual. When you are doing it in computer, 21.78 degree. This is how you will be able to solve the problem in the sketchbook and show the dimensions of 30, 20 and 60 and 60 degrees. And here this is 45 degree here. So then you will be able to, here you can say the true length is equal to question mark. So this true length will going to be 81 mm. So this is how you will be able to solve the problem in the sketchbook.